Hello and welcome back everyone. So in the previous video we looked at the operator portal and when you as an organization as a sustainable mobility service provider can register your applications and start getting an access key to start actually drawing payments there. So let's jump back into the operator portal. Right, remember this is what we did in the last video. We have created our application EV charging to go. And then this is an active, and here's our API key, right? Now, I've decided for this video, I'm going to do the QR code. So the way you can do that, you can access the documentation here. And then this is some explanation of the different things that I have gone through. But let's start taking a look at, okay, the process for QR codes, right? And we do have deep links as well. It's slightly different, of course. But for the sake of this, I'm going to use the QR code. Right, so we need to create a client that asks the platform for a QR code, and then that's it to you. You display this in your interface, and then you can start doing the the user scans using the mobile application. We validate, we authenticate, we ensure that there's balance, and we make sure that once it's settled, it actually does settle fully. Right, and then once you get to the end, you will have this. The process of creating the actual API endpoints is also very well documented, so I invite you to take a look at that. But without further ado, let's actually look at it. As part of the sandbox that we do have, we do provide an example implementation of this, which is found in the operator portal, in fact, which is take payments. You need to have an application registered, to keep that in mind, because you need that application key, because that's how we relate what type of payment is this associated with. So let's go into the here. This application is a bit of a manual process. This could be all fully automatic, of course, with an integration as well. But let's say I want to draw 125 kroners on my EV charging to go, and I will do this, right? So now we have an active QR code that will do. You also have the option to pay with app in the sandbox environment. In the live environment, this will of course not be shown. All right, so let's get started with that. Let's get the mobile application up and running. And here you see that I have a button in the top right corner, which is allowing me to scan this. And there you have it. Now you can actually confirm this, which I will do. And you will see that this wallet has 500, because this is the account that we created in the second video, and topped up with 500 kroners. And I have enough balance in this account. And it cost me 125. If you weren't to have enough balance, what will then happen is that we still allow the checkout to happen if there's a backup payment. So let's say I wanted to take 600 kroners, I only have 500. It will first draw the 500 from the wallet, and then it will do a credit card charge for the remaining 100. This is good for the operators, because this is a way that actually allows you to ensure payment even if the wallet balance might not be fully covering the actual payment. So I will confirm this. And then you see on the operator side, again in this demo, this is a EV charging, so I need to actually provide some basic information about this charge, right? Right. That's it. Now the payment has gone through, and you see the balances has been updated, and we have actually made a payment to Eljun AB. Now, if we go back to the operator portal, you see that as well, that the payment has been succeeded. So this is an interface as well where you can go back. Now, this can bring you back to this screen, and you can make another payment if you want. Let's do that again. I want to show you one more thing. Let's make another payment of 50 kroners. So it's slightly smaller, right? And then I will transition back into the app, and then I will scan. I'm not sure. Okay, I have to be here. Right, so now we have the payment again. So now when I press pay here, it will do the same thing. And then if we go back now here, this is, realized I didn't show you in the previous one. This is an EV charging payment. And you can provide further information into this actual transaction. There's a lot of benefit of doing this, and please contact us if you're curious of why we're doing this. But you can do this, right? You can add the information, and that provides extra further information to the actual transactions. Let's proceed with that. It's going to complete the payment. Completing the payment. And this is a way for your operator or your personnel to actually confirm that the actual payments go through. That's successful, and then we can also switch back to the application to say that this is now also successful. Now we can refresh this, and we can go down to the actual transaction list, and we see that all of these payments are attached to it. Now, there's one final thing I want to also show you is then if we go back here in the billings and the payouts, you will see that you are starting to actually accumulate these charges. So let that load, and here we have those two payments and all the information that goes underneath this each individual transaction. Okay, so now we have looked at what it looks like to actually do a QR code payment. And it's very convenient way to get started very fast without necessarily a lot of integration to do, but it's not the full power, right? You saw that earlier. We had to actually manually put in the metadata that goes into this transaction. So in the next video, let's take a look at how it looks like from a wallet as a service integration, where I have coded up a test application that allows us to actually make that full wallet integration and make a payment using that. Okay, so stay tuned. See you there.